Getting a little bit sleepy. Alright, pretty good. Should have not made that mistake. But it's okay. Because it would have been a swamp anyway. Trying to decide if I want to keep one of the faithful in the back pocket or put it out and try and discourage them from swinging. But not a big deal. And I'll put that one out. Maybe they won't swing with the 3-2. I need those other. I need the surveil lands. I only have one. So their board is getting kind of wide now. Trying to decide if I should jump block with one just to save as much HP as I can. Decide to trade. Since that's the one that they've been swinging with the whole time. And I have 2 spells to bring something back from the graveyard. So losing the faithful wasn't too big of a loss. And then maybe if I had stopped this 3 damage, would have had just enough. Yeah, looking back at it. I just done that one turn, or in response rather to the attack. Just looking for removal at this point. So yeah, if I had that 3 life, I would have survived one more turn and been able to hard cast. Because they had 7 damage. I had no blockers. The biggest thing about this deck is just preventing as much damage in the early turns as possible, because casting Shieldred's Restoration unkicked means you're going to take that 7 or 9 damage, and you know, life as a resource is good, but you have to have it to be able to use it. So perfect. We got our turn 3 Liliana Valgavoth in the graveyard. And restoration in hand. Okay. Here's what Tribute to the World Tree does for those who don't know.
Watch it.
Well, shit. Right. Would have been nice. Would have been nice to get a free surveil early on, or rather, an untapped land.
You won't be outsmarting me.
I can afford to pitch Valgavoth, and hopefully what they get rid of has some kind of impact. Fire. I thought you were gonna put down that land after the fact.
I regret that.
Alright. Big guy on board. So we should be alright at this point.
Sacrifices must be made.
And after this, they don't have 3 non-land permanents to sacrifice, so they cannot target Valgavoth with instants or sorceries.
So that will die if I play it. Because you can't play X costs. Play kicker and additional costs, right? Is what the whatever the fuck it was. You can pay kicker and other things, but you can't pay X costs. This fucking guy. Who cares, bro? Bye. Look at that. I don't have a card
I'm
to discard.
tired of your secrets.
That's fun. Surprise. He works for me now. Okay, Jesus Christ. Well, where's my removal, right? Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
It's hard to remember what Valgavoth does.
Drop it.
Nasty. What the hell is this?
Hooray! It's one step forward. And I'm clicking back and forth on Windows.
I'm not smart. I'm not smart.
That's exactly what we needed.
A fight? And you think you can win? I'm tired of your secrets.
Just need one more mana. Or we draw a restoration.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
It's only fair, Liliana. Shaking up some ice. The Vorinclex has a throat. It can be gone for. Cool. We're happy with that. A little bit spooky. But again, it's got a throat. Okay, so they don't have a response at least. No instance.
Please note if I tried.
The only downside about having to go for the throat against a creature with ward is that you have to pay the ward cost. And we don't draw the land. One land short. Wow. Shuffler said, ha ha ha, not this time. Alright. Bye. Okay, so we know we're going up against rabbits, most likely, heir apparent, or life gain and heirs, who knows. But we've got some removal. Got our 4 mana Shielded Restoration. We can find a way to get a big guy in the graveyard. Not like this. I figure going up against Rabbit deck, Edict is exactly why we put it in. Now we're looking at a way to get our big guy in the graveyard. They're starting to get big, or wide rather. Skeleton doing its job. I'm just trying to decide if I draw an extra land for Edict, do I want to cast Edict
Enough
and
with
then
the
put the big guy
mysteries.
out, or do I want to put the big guy out?
Answer. We all have things we'd rather forget.
I was gonna say I have to stay at 8 life, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Barely. And for whatever reason, it was just being a pain with the targeting. So at this point, we're okay. If they have a
Haven't
spell
you ever heard of Perseus?
to add +1 to all their creatures, be in a bad spot. Trying to decide which one would be the most important one to pick off, and yeah, Johnny's head and shoulders above the rest. Figured I can afford to discard at least one of these.
You won't be outsmarting me.
And since I don't want to keep sacrificing my skeleton, I'd rather keep it up as a blocker if at all possible. Get rid of the Corrupted Conviction. Keeping the Edict as an emergency board wipe. But we're stabilizing little by little. decide if I can afford to discard a card or just want to make them sacrifice. Doing the math, I
Sacrifices
figure
must be made.
make one of them sacrifice, they'll have 2 blockers. So Lily comes right down to 1. No big deal. She would have ended up there anyway if they had 3 attackers and I had 2 blockers. So at least make them destroy a creature. Cool. Yeah, we can keep this. Alright, let's... eagerly awaiting what they might put down. And the thing about vampires is that you have to treat them like a pest. Take them out before a nest or a hive gets established. Great, you know. So we still don't have a way to get our guys in the graveyard yet. That's okay. So we got something, at the very least. And now we don't. At this point, we're just trying to survive until we get a way to put our guys in the graveyard. And we've got responses for everything. A bit disappointed in the land. Liana. The next 3 rare wild cards will be going to the surveil lands. Alright, well that's got something to be useful right away. So now the edict is looking a little bit more tempting. Two lands from that. Do our 2 damage and then cast Edict. One land away from hardcasting Sire. Holy shit. Bro, what the actual fuck are we doing with this game?
There's really no way to get my guys into the graveyard yet.
Fucking finally. Oh, man.
Seven years later.
Gears are just racing in Rav's head right now. We're coming up short. But not a big deal. Not a big deal. Give me a swamp. Yeah, hurry up. Come on, go. You fucking stupid?
Yes, he was.
You'd think the reality of the situation would set in for him by now. But maybe he's got some card that I don't know about.
That's really funny.
Yep. What are we doing? I don't know. Congratulations. You tapped my skeletons. For 6 mana or however fucking much it was. Whatever, bro. Just attack. Just do it. God almighty. Oh. What the fuck, game. Oh. 23 lands in the deck. And this is what I fucking draw.
Sorry for this match taking so fucking long. But it was one step
Right,
along the way. And I appreciate y'all watching this far.
Maybe. Oh, never mind.
If you stuck around this long. Because god damn it, this match was frustrating.
Watch, I'm gonna get cut down. That's funny. That's real fucking funny, man. You fucking
No
joking?
more distractions.
Are you fucking
Don't
joking right
overthink
now?
things.
James like, we've been playing for 57 years. Let's let the game end finally.
There's literally no way you can win. Just concede, fucker. At least he's doing things, right? Does it feel good to thrash about before you die? I don't know. If I'm staring a loss in the face, I'll just concede. I would rather play a new match.
Did you finally accept it?
So I'm thinking, what 3 things will he sacrifice? Because he's got plenty of things to sacrifice. However, comma.
That's so fun.
You stupid bastard.
You deserve that, fucker.
I stand by that. So that first hand didn't have a way to get the big guys into the graveyard or good sustainability. If I had a skeleton in that hand, probably would have kept the first hand. I was listening to Philippa in the background. So yeah, my brain. I needed some caffeine. I've been trying to. Yeah, I've been trying to cut down the caffeine. Because when you can't get it, and you have a caffeine headache, that's fucking nightmarish. There we go. Thank God, man. Yeah, I was just happy that things were happening within a not 10 round time frame. Yeah. It honestly wasn't fun playing and losing to, you know, turn 2 mono red, but at least it wasn't a fucking 15 turn dragged out nonsense match. Yeah, sorry about all that. Not a big deal for me.
You have no idea what you just did. You have no idea what you just did.
Go on, restoration. Give me restoration. That's fine. Why is that fine? Because we've got the fade bowl.
About time.
And there we have it. Cruising through ranked.